source, or well, technology, that I've researched is Redstone. Alright, so basically, the reason I wanted to choose Redstone is that it's always been a big part of my creative work. And it's incredibly versatile and can do amazing things. From a simple redstone lamp to light, and making a secret stairway with sticky pistons, and even creating a working basic computer. But more on that later. However, though I've made many attempts to use and understand it, a lot of my builds have just been very clunky and inefficient. That is why I wanted to research this to get a better understanding. History. May of 2009 is when Knox first expressed interest in having a wire type of comic. And in alpha version 1.0.1 update, what would eventually become Redstone, the item in block, red ore dust, were added, and could, in its item form, use to craft redstone torches. It wasn't until alpha version 1.0.4 that redstone got its name that we use today. The early version of this item was very limited. However, it was quickly added to the recipes for compasses and clocks. Then, as the game entered its beta phase, many more redstone items were added, such as dispensers, note blocks, new types of rails, and now repeaters that could carry the current further. Pistons were then added in beta 1.7 and brought with it crazy new possibilities. After the full release, Redstone also got a use to extend the time a potion gives a player its effect. So, what is Redstone? Well, Redstone is an ore that can be found commonly between blocks 5 and 12. However, it can spawn anywhere below layer 16. When you can mine it using an iron pickaxe or diamond, actually. But that's well, minimum iron pickaxe. And you can use it to do and craft many things. Some of its main uses include transmitting power. That's its main use, and it can be used to make things such as lighting. It can also move blocks using pistons. It's very commonly used in traps and doors. And players have also been able to make elevators. It also extends the time of a potion's effects. And it also is used in crafting, such as other redstone components, clocks, and compasses. Redstone is Redstone is the most common ore found below level 16. And as you can see, the chart, this is a chart that displays how common other ores are and to their layer. Implications. Redstone is one of the most complex and versatile items in the game. It has almost limitless implications. Redstone dust can transmit power, which can be used to operate mechanism components such as doors, piston, redstone lamps, etc. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Some more advanced creations that are possible are elevators, automated farms, such as that. Though, with the right skills and determination, almost everything is possible. So here's an example of an automated sugarcane farm. Above, we have a few prototypes for an elevator, and to the right, we have a demonstration of a simple sticky piston setup. Oh, sorry. This is a normal piston, actually. As you can see, the block does not retract with the piston. Redstone is conservation of energy. The energy current does not just suddenly appear, but rather has to be converted from other energy by other mechanisms. Mechanisms such as daylight sensors convert the energy from the sun into a redstone current, and components such as levers, buttons, pressure plates transform the energy from the forces exerted on them into energy usable and transmittable by the redstone dust and its subsequent components. In these ways, the energy of the redstone signal is not created or destroyed, rather transformed and converted into something other types that it can use. Some fun facts. This has actually been done multiple times, but this is the most recent example I could find, that a basic 4-bit computer has been made only using redstone. Redstone can also be used with slime blocks to make automated moving machines such as robots, missiles, or planes. Another fun fact that I failed to mention in the history was that the original redstone was a gear instead of the normal dust powder form that we have today. A block of, and fun fact, a block of redstone ore will emit a light level of 5 when interacting with it. So anytime you punch it, go to mine it, or walk over it, it will emit that light level, and then after a few moments, it will stop. So here is the computer. Here is another example of an elevator. And this is a note block setup that you can actually use to make music. So, another biggest controversy using redstone is the non-environmental friendly and potentially inhumane ways of obtaining it. Redstone is most commonly found underground, and its ore is a non-renewable resource, only mineable with an iron pickaxe or better. Mining is the cause of a host of problems, as we studied last year in science, and that could potentially endanger the environment. And many believe it is not worth that damage in order to extract the ore. Fortunately, each ore block will drop 4 to 5 pieces of redstone dust when mined, as opposed to just one with the other ores, excluding lapis lazuli. Meaning more resources can be obtained with less of an impact than when mining other materials. The other way that redstone can be found in survival mode is to be dropped by witches. This has caused thousands of players to attack and kill even more witches. This is considered inhumane by most, and in an interview with BBC in August of 2016 about the major issues facing this country, the Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea himself stated that we don't condone this behavior. It is inhumane and it is unacceptable, in reference to the killing of witches. These are the two disgusting examples of the effects that the gathering of redstone has had on the Minecraft mobs and their lives. As you can see, this is a tutorial found on YouTube for how to make an automatic witch farm to systematically kill witches and collect their redstone resources that they have.
Oh my god!
And to the right, we have a mine that was made for the purpose of obtaining redstone that destroyed the natural beauty of the landscape. Now, there are also other ways to obtain redstone, such as being found in dungeon chests and also in nether fortresses. However, these are the two common and most controversial. Thank you.